Alright guys, welcome back. This is episode 78 of the Road to Top series. I am Toasty FM. And I think we should address the elephant in the room. Or at least the elephant in the screen. Look at the top right-hand corner, please. And as you can see, we beat Benfica 1-0. Wow. That's the result. Part of me is very happy that we got that result. Another part of me is that, like, why now? Why at this point of the season, when we're pretty much mathematically out of the race, do we get a result like that? Do we get, a chance to be in that position? And why can that result say, okay, now you guys can get into Europe? But it just doesn't, because of how the season ended up. It's unfortunate, but we have to take it in stride. Now, we're gonna get into the game, and we're gonna get to this game. Then we're gonna have some stuff to talk about during the game, so we're not gonna be really worrying about the game that much. But it's basically gonna be a season review. So let's just look at the we don't have to look at the games. They really, at this point, they don't really matter. Let's look at the lineup, and then we'll get into the game. Alright guys, so this is the lineup. This has been our 11 pretty much all season. Except for Broby. Broby's actually performed really well lately, but he's out injured, along with Paredes. Almeida's getting back there, but he's going to start full training the day after the season ends. So, and for me, obviously, and, other players. So this is going to be a lot today. This is going to be Sandro Almeida's last game with us. He's leaving on a free. I think he got picked up in the winter, so he's gone. So that's the end of the game. A couple points. I mean, I'd like to finish 7th. Just so that we, at least we see some kind of improvement. I don't know where we finished last year. It may have been 8th or 9th. So at least we could say, we were in a better position this year than we were last year, which was kind of nice. But I guess this commentary for the game is not going to be basically on the game. It's going to be, basically goals. I mean, what do we really want out next season? I think next season we have to make it into Europe. We have to make it into Europe. We have to get into the Europa League. First of all, we need the financial assistance. Those $1 million, it might not mean much to some teams, but for us, that could be the difference between signing an okay player and an excel player. Maybe signing, being able to pay the wages for some of these players. Maybe keeping a guy like Casimo or something like that as Correa scores a goal to start. And also, we just have to. I think for the natural progression of the save, we have to get there. Let's look at the goal really quick. Ball in from Udurso here. Finds Correa, takes a touch, and a well-placed shot. I mean, kind of in the middle. Maybe the goalkeeper, maybe a better goalkeeper could have done a little bit better, but a solid goal, and that puts us into 7th place. Which is great. Which is great to see. What was I saying? Yeah, we have to get in Europe. We have to get Europe. We need the money. We need the progression, the natural progression of the save. We need to make sure we keep the guys that are on the team. We need to keep a Casimo. I think Lazic and Broby would be an okay combination, and maybe getting Casimo, getting some money out of Casimo would be nice, but I'd rather keep him. I'd rather keep, I think guys like Abdurrahman Fernandes are going to be out. Paredes, I think Paredes has definitely digressed. He's had a bad season. Maybe that's just he's had an injury, and stuff. But Correa's been a little bit better. I think. I think he's as far as the ratings, he looks like a better player. He's younger. He's Portuguese, which help out. I mean, being Brazilian is not a problem here, but I mean, I think having Gabriel Almeida back might help. You have to remember he's been out for pretty much the entire season. Sandro Oliveira, or at least like 60 to 65% of the season he's been gone. Sandro Oliveira and Werner have been fine. They've been okay in that position, but Almeida was just on this next level player for us. His ability to score, and Barbosa himself has had a great season. He's kind of filled in that ability to score out of the midfield instead of Gabriel Almeida. But still, I think that's a little bit. We might bring in another player. I don't know if Gabriel Almeida is gonna be here next season. I know how much the injury has taken a toll on his ability as a player. Fullbacks, I think Valenzuela's been a pleasant surprise. We brought him in as kind of a last minute. He basically rotted on the bench last season, but he's coming in. He's made that spot his own. I think we need to add a left winger. I think I want to switch. Actually, I make a substitution. I think I want to switch to an inside forward. I think that would be help with a little more of an attacking threat when our strikers. We got a lot of goals. Barbosa's going to end the season as our top scorer, and to have our center midfielder, it just tells. Obviously we've rotated our strikers a lot. We haven't had just one main striker, but still to have a midfielder as your top goal scorer. Part of me thinks that's just not good enough. And so I think having a little more of a goal threat out of that left wing might help instead of an out-and-out winger. To have him as a inside forward would help. We have what's his name on loan that's already a good backup as an inside forward there. So we could get rid of Famia, get rid of Velez, Villa, and I think we may have enough to bring in the left winger either on a free or a couple bucks. But so those are the things that I'm having in my mind. I've been thinking about it, what I want to do with this team for next season, what I think could help us offensively, because I think our defense was fine. I think a couple games we allowed a couple goals in, but if you looked at the games where we were winning consistently, we were defensively really good. We weren't just outscoring teams. We were beating them 1-0, 2-1 at the most. So I think improving offensively is going to help just to get those extra goals. But that's the season. That's the season. We finished the season. We have past Freire and Vitória Guimarães. We're gonna play. They could pop over us. Might could pop into that 5th spot over Chaves. Porto are currently in 4th out of Braga, so they'd be out of the Champions League spot. So that'll be interesting. But so when we come out, I'll be right back with end of the season awards, with best 11, all that good stuff, a goal of the year, blah 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 blah. So let's look at that. Alright guys, so this is the end of season awards. So this is the new best 11 first of all. Diogo Costa has made the team. He is now the goalkeeper. Vaz Cruz, Ikic, Casimo has put himself in at center back. Amian, Teixeira, Devoe still in that center mid spot. Weird. Firmino, Barbosa, Tlika, and Paredes. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About half the team that is still currently on the team, which is nice to see. So I mean, it definitely means that these players are being appreciated for the work, and they're probably some of our best players that we've had, or at least performing the best currently at the moment. I would definitely put what I would do here is I would put Barbosa in here, Devoe on the right, Firmino on the left, and Fleek in the middle. Fix it all. It's a quick fix. Why is Devoe in center mid? I just don't understand. And then we have likes of Bonet, Denise Almeida, João Coimbra, Durso. Durso's close. I could definitely see him taking up Rui Teixeira's spot next year if he continues to play next season. Lysenko, I don't know how he's still there. Over Correa, who's been here 2 seasons and has actually performed. Lazic and Silva. Where are they now? I think we did the last season. So I know a lot of players are still at the club, which is nice to see. You know, I mean, and some are just retired, as we saw last year. Apparently, that's a thing for our players. This is our team of the season. One thing, first of all, I don't know how Paredes ended up at the number 1 striker for the season. I think if we look at the stats, conditions, overall goals. I mean, Barbosa was there. Correa had 9, and I mean he had more. He played more. I guess Paredes had 9. Actually, it's not as close as I thought. But he was just out for so long, I didn't even think that he would have made it. The Dalt was, 5 goals and 7 starts, 4 off the bench. Maybe he wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but I thought Paredes had a much worse season than he did. I think Paredes maybe didn't do as well as the Cup. They did 3 games in Taça de Portugal, 6.5 rating. It's not really doing much, but okay, maybe I'll eat my words there and say maybe Paredes, but I think that's because it was an off season, basically. Freshvila, I'm still pissed off about him not running back against in that game versus Shaft. Alveida, Devoe, Durso, Barbosa, pretty much everybody else pretty much deserves it. Goal of the season by Barbosa. Casimo won. Player of the season with Paredes behind him. And Barbosa in 3rd. I definitely think Barbosa should have finished at least 2nd, maybe even 1st. Casimo had a great season, but Barbosa was to have 11 goals out of the center mid position, very Frank Lampard-ish, I would have to say. Casimo won Player of the Season stats. Barbosa was our leading scorer. Had a best rating. Had tied for assists. Casimo had the most player of the match, and for a center back, that definitely says a lot. But unfortunate for Barbosa. Let's look at his goal. Actually, we need to get an award with the goal of the season for us. So let's look at his goal. So Barbosa here fights Durso. Barbosa in the box and just what a strike! I did not remember that. I don't remember that actually. That was excellent. It was a great move. 1-3-0. Fair play. Match of the season. We beat Braga 3-1. Chaves, I concur. Had a good average attendance, so now we're getting up there. Starting to fill up the joint 4th highest in players used. We're not going to do the players of 2016. That was a long time ago. Joel Lima is currently wow, that's good. He's doing good. We did that last season, so maybe we'll do it next season. Team of the meeting again. They got mad at me because said we should qualify for Europe. First of all, probably the most disappointing thing this season. I forgot to tell you about this. We finished in 7th, and look at that. Mariton qualified for Europe. See that blue? So they're in. So we finished one spot out. How frustrating is that? That pisses me off, man. We could have been there. I mean, Shavs, if we beat them, we would have had 52. Shavs would have had 50. Whatever. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. I think it doesn't say that because I think Taça Portugal winner gets Taça League gets a Europa League spot, but I'm sure it was won by Sporting or Benfica or Porto. So it must. So that means that there's a free spot that obviously went to Marítimo in this case. Frustrating. So, I mean, still a great season, but just three more measly points, man. And we finished up with one of the best goal differentials, 6th in goal differential, plenty of wins. Just not enough points at the end of the day. One more win, a couple more ties here and there, but still, guys. But still has to be said, a great season, excellent season. Come back tomorrow. New season. Hopefully we have some new players. We're gonna pump us up. We're gonna get into Europe, guys. Come on. We're pumped. I'm pumped. I think we can do well. I really think we can. I think we have the players to make some noise. I keep saying make noise. I remember we were trying to make noise for years, but I think we finally we're on the precipice of making noise, just like I wanted to. So you guys, thank you guys for watching another season. Thank you guys for watching another season. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and take care of yourselves.